Do you ever wonder why some of your customers never came back? Are you scared of losing more customers? Do you need help gaining loyal customers for your business? If so, you're in the right place because in this video entitled 5 Tips to Improve Customer Experience for Your Small Business, you'll learn how to improve customer experience for your small business and get more people who love your business and keep coming back. When you can solve customers' complaints, it helps your business offer better service. But to keep your customers buying again and gain loyal ones, it wouldn't be enough. Now, let me tell you about my mentee, Mai, and what happened to her. Mai is a 36-year-old married woman from Pampanga, and she has 5 kids. 2 are in high school and 2 are in the elementary school, and the youngest is still in preschool. Her husband works as a skilled worker in Australia. And despite having a good salary, they were still struggling financially. So, Mai decided to start a business so she could help with the finances. She loves to cook, so she chose to open a canteen. And as her canteen attracted many customers, she hired a cashier and 2 servers while she took care of the cooking. Now, whenever there were customer complaints, she would step in. You see, Mai has experience in handling customer complaints from her previous jobs, because her employees were not comfortable dealing with customers directly and they didn't know how to treat their customers accordingly. And so they only took orders and served food. So every time there was a complaint, her employees would go to her for help. And this affected her role as a cook and caused delays to the orders. Mai would gently scold her employees and remind them to learn how to talk to customers, and yet she didn't provide any training. So, surprisingly, they were managing fine anyway this way. But before long, one of her neighbors started a canteen as well. And good thing Mai's business still had more customers. But when her competitor began hiring employees, Mai noticed fewer people dining in her own canteen. And curious to find out why, she approached one of her regular customers who would often dine in after work. Although hesitant at first, the customer eventually decided to share the truth. I like their service there better. The server actually smiles and greets me every time I come. Also, they know how I wanted my orders to be prepared without me having to remind them. That's what the customer said. And Mai felt embarrassed by what the customer hinted about the quality of her own service. Now, she wanted to win back her customers. So, Mai shared her business struggles with her eldest daughter, hoping to find moral support. Ma, why don't you try watching TikTok? Her daughter asked. I saw a lot of short videos offering tips to business owners, she said. So, Mai tried her daughter's suggestion, and that's how she saw one of my videos on TikTok and decided to reach out to me. Hi, Mommy N. I saw your videos on TikTok and thought maybe you could help me. Then she went on to tell me all about her business problems and asked, what should I do, Mommy N? And this was my reply. First, you did the right thing, Mai, and that is to ask for help. I found out that she wanted to grow her business so that her husband wouldn't need to work abroad anymore. I told her this: keeping your customers loyal to your business depends on your customer's experience. What's customer experience, Mami N? Well, customer experience refers to what your customers think about your business as a whole. Now, don't get confused, okay? Customer service is just a part of the customer experience. You see, maintaining customer satisfaction goes beyond simply addressing the complaints. That's why it's important to understand how your customers feel about your business. Now, here are 5 tips to improve the customer experience for your small business. Tip number 1, give great customer service. Always remember, first impressions last. When a customer comes to your business, greet them warmly, especially if it's their first time. This will show them that you're happy to serve them, right? That's why it's important to talk nicely to them and solve any problems that they have. Now, tip number 2, know and understand your customers' needs. Ask yourself, why are they buying from me? And try to find out what might stop them from buying from you. What could be the reason that they choose to buy from others? Remember, people buy from you because they trust your business and believe that you can solve their problem. Now, moving to number 3, provide a consistent, the word is consistent, so provide a consistent experience. So make a plan for this. And here's how you can do it. Create a checklist of how you interact with your customers, starting from when they inquire about your service or product all the way through their purchase. If you have employees, train them to keep your customer experience consistent all throughout. How? For starters, you can lead by example and provide clear instructions. Remember, this was my mice problem, right? Scolding them won't help much, okay? Even if you do it gently. So, encourage and inspire them. Next is number 4, make it personal. Make each customer feel special. This means that you should remember their requests so that the next time they come, they don't have to repeat themselves. Also, try to know your customers' names if you can. This will help build a relationship between you and your customer. And lastly, for this video, tip number 5, get feedback from your customers. Ask your customers about their experience, how their experience was with your business. And don't be scared. Remember, both good and bad feedback are important. This will help you improve your business based on the feedback that you receive. So, by using all of these tips together, you can create a great customer experience that will make people want to come back to you again and again. And guess what? They will also tell their friends about your business, right? Now, let's go back to my story. Now that her business is thriving, her husband is thinking of not renewing his contract abroad anymore. She even developed a system and a guidebook to help new and existing employees in delivering exceptional customer service. Would you like to know how my Mai trained her employees effectively? If you're interested in the topic, I'll create another video about it. Remember, just like life, business struggles will never stop. But there's always a solution. And if you look for it, you're sure to find it, okay? This is Mommy and your Mommy Negosyo saying, be business-minded, Pinoy.